Hello everyone, this is Pomu, bringing you part 8 of my Tokyo Mirage Sessions Let's Play. Last one I ended, I think, a bit abruptly because I didn't plan to finish there. I basically thought that I had been going for just a little bit of time, but I think Toma plus Teki was enough of a story, and while using Kiria, well, first of all, I should show you some things about. So I got this called Matthew. Ma is like the prefix that is added to any magic in Shin Megami Tensei and in this game too, so that the magic can attack everyone at the same time. I got Matthew, and for the first time in the game I had to choose, and it seems like when you choose to keep a skill, be it a command skill, session skill, or anything, you have to drop a skill that you previously have. So because I wasn't really using Raccoon, this wasn't a problem. If you remember, Raccoon was the one that lowers the enemy's defense. But I can see myself struggling a lot in the future with what I have to equip. And yeah, I think not a lot of interesting things. I think Posumudi might be new. Fire Strike +1, definitely new. And Sukunda? I think that's it. But not a lot of progress. The biggest progress was that I got Kiria's stage rank up to rank 5. And because of that, I unlocked her secondary story, her side story. So we are today going to do that. New side story now available. If I ask you to help me with something, you can find me along Central City Street. Okay, I really did it well then. I haven't tried yet. So if I press this here, the side story is there in the intersection with, I think that's through this. I should get myself more used to the map. Oh, there she is. How am I in terms of... Okay, Subasa's EP is not full, but this is okay. As you can see, my level is quite high. I'm level 17, 18 with Subasa. Wow, that was my stomach. I feel like maybe I have trained a little bit too much, but I hope this isn't an inconvenience. I feel like this side story is going to be very under level 2. Well, no, Kiria is level 15 on base, so it's going to be at least like level 15, 16 recommended, right? You good at keeping secrets? If so, then I have something to ask of you. Poker face. Cool comedy. So the story has been accepted. I think this side story is going to be the thing that determines whether I like Kiria or not as a character, because I'm really afraid of them following through with the every girl in the game is in love with Itsuki. If they do that, it's going to be pretty crap. What's going on? Let's go somewhere else. Okay. Arya did refer to Kiria sometimes trying a bit too hard, so I think there might be more to it than just, oh, a weird crush. Oh! Gen-sama. Huh. Okay. You can't go yourself. Have to go to Daitama. Alright. Let me know when you find it, and thanks again. So she can't go. Does that mean that I'm going to be forced to bring, you know, the old team? Motherfucker. This game is somewhere in Daitama on the ground. Sorry, but I'll be counting on you. Okay. Is this the splash? So you can find what appears to be Kiria splashy on the ground. Obtain... Oh, the rag splash. This in tatters seems to have been stepped on by people passing through. Tsubasa happened to be... Why are you writing in Kiria? I guess side stories just have a big group chat, and that's it. I see. That was very smooth of you. It's like a very smooth of you, and not obvious at all. Soon I may not look at it, but I'm pretty... I may not look like it. But my sister is great at things like that. Okay, so let's just talk to Ayaha then. So are... how do they call it? Cool comedies. Yes, you know, your typical go around quests where you have to fetch an item, give it to someone, and then to someone, then to someone. Your voice. I've heard your voice before. Sorry, but I can't help it, but when I hear a voice in Japanese... Just a hunch, but I think that would be better because Kiria loves you so much. Oh no, oh no, oh no, I don't want this, I don't want this, I don't want this to happen. It's going to happen, isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it? Yeah, I told him how to do so. Tsuki should... Oh, and it also looks fucking horrible. No, she knows Ayaha from the time when they were little. She definitely realized Ayaha. She knows Kiria, I mean. Gensama Plush X. Still there? Did you find it? More or less. Went in at Central City Street, so come talk to me. Oh, by the way, I wanted to... Because this is probably going to happen with Kiria. I realized when I finished Thomas, it says Toma is now in the Kaiju suit. That's because Toma has a title. His title is different now. He used to be just an extra. Now he's in the Kaiju suit. And I'm able to see there 1 out of 3 stars filled. So that means we're going to get 3 side quests per character. I think that's a good amount. Like, that's not too bad. And Tiki is the travel to Taluith, and there's something new. Probably in the profile. The Tiki generated songs by the famous... Oh, because we didn't know about Tiki's My Waifu. So, and Toma is probably going to have, yeah, information about Bull Genome. Akaiju is like one of these monsters in Japanese tankobon, are they called? Gokon? No, I don't know. I know there's a name that has a lot of O's that refers to, you know, theatrical representations of, you know, anime style plot. So that means we're going to get 3 Maiko. We are going to get 3 Barry side quests, and I couldn't be happier about that. The thing that surprises me the most is that it seems like Itsuki is going to get side quests. So maybe his character will develop a little bit, because right now the character I'm more disappointed with, well, apart from Maiko, is Itsuki. Itsuki hasn't really been showing a lot as a character. Well, so I think that means Kiria's thing is also going to change. She's going to stop being top of the charts Kiria, and she's going to be something else, like maybe cool on the surface, because we find out that she's actually cute underneath her cool thing. I don't know. I'm going along with the plot, but character development is a bit predictable for now. What is? Oh, next is just ending the intermission. Thank me yet. It was always like this, right? Now, actually. Not a bother or anything. Next song, for my next concert wasn't going well. I'm sure that you will get a performer just as I play. Yeah. Hey. Alright, so this is going to be more or less the structure of the... I have to say, this type of quests are interesting at the very start of the game, but I hope they don't become, you know, an establishment, like getting a lot of fetch quests. I'm not going to like it. I'd rather like things like Tiki's. Tiki's was actually really fun. Having to find a character in a dungeon you were already in. Maybe even breaking the, you know, those barriers that we had in previous dungeons, so we get new areas. Make sure you come see my next concert. I'll show you a performance that's different from before. For now, she's strangely going between being cool and being a bit... I don't know. I want to believe that she's not in love with Itsuki. You know, I want to believe that Is there Kiria's Radiant Skill Door of Wandering? Probably looks like Kiria Athena Performer can perform Radiant Unity. Okay, let's go there then. To Fortuna Office. I've also been getting like I guess this is just as good a time as any. I've been getting player records. So for example, completing the prologue. I didn't get one related to completing the first chapter. Guess that's okay. Champion Itsuki, Subasa to the stage. Yeah, you can see Champion Kiria, for example. These are new ones. I'll take you for real, so we get some by finishing side quests. Welcome to X, where you visit a place. Invaded illusory data, invaded blah blah blah. Yeah, illusory Boolean assassin. By downing enemies on the field, yes, I've already downed 100, and it seems like there's another one more, so maybe I will down 1000 by the end of the game. Heaven and Earth. Combat Novice, Session Amateur, Debut Performer, Crowd Pleaser. Crowd Pleaser is by doing sessions, right? Yeah, it seems like there's another one more. Market Regular, High Roller Pocket Change. Yeah, there's a lot of things like that. It seems like you get achievements for everything in this game. And also, I have to say, I can more or less measure the duration of the game based on the amount of videos, which is a bit weird, but Aversa's was 6. So I know Prologue is like a lot of videos because, you know, it's the prologue, but if we have 2 in here, I guess I'm more or less through a 10th of the game, I'd say. A 10th, no, not more, because it seems like with this amount of videos, well, the ending also normally has a lot of videos, so I guess maybe like an 1/8 of the whole game. I'm trying to guess how long the next chapters are going to be. Yeah, no, I wanted to go in here. If, you know, side quests and side objectives are going to play a more important role, because as much as I loved Shibuya 106, the structure was like really straightforward. You just have to go there and into the Bloom Palace, the Miraculous Stage. Well, I guess there was a little bit of a side objective by getting those chests with a lot of money. Make new Radiant skills, the Door of Wandering. So what does this do? Is it like Thomas, where it doesn't really do anything? Endless Song, by the way, I have to try and get more 1-star prestigious to be able to get that one. Yeah. Yes, reveals new possibilities. What's this mysterious feeling? I wonder what this do. Maybe she will just get an ad-lib, and that's it. Like Door of Wandering is an ad-lib. I think Thomas was called Door of Rampage. So it fits, it fits. Pose, 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 pose. Hand in the sky, explosion, landing, landing, pose. Stardom. One thing I really funny about Kiria is that she's continuously saying English words for some reason, like finish, let's go, stardom, showtime. She's saying that all the time in battles. It's really cool, actually. It's not like it's goofy, but I guess the thing about Kiria is she's so cool, she's dumb at times.
その人形以前よりも大事にしているように見えるのは 私の気のせいかしら。
気のせいよ。
少女みたいにはしゃいじゃって。
This is cool, girl.
うるさい。
うるさい。Oh, we get... Is this a video? Yeah, we get a video. Hmm. Yeah, I was paying attention to the lyrics. Kiria is a weird character right now because I can't say if she just wants to be friends with everyone or if she's particularly, you know, into Itsuki.
今日のキリアはいつもより乗ってたって。確かに今日のはすごかったな。いつもよりハイテンションだった。
But yeah, then the game drops things like this. There haven't been any rumors like that about her at all, so that we can establish that Kiria has never had a boyfriend. Oh, and we'll probably get this outfit as a possibility. I don't think I'm going to be switching outfits, especially if they are as ridiculous as Thomas, but the option is still nice, I mean. And if we get, like, plot-relevant ones that look like, you know, battle stuff, then maybe, but twin-tailed eye patch Kiria is just superior. Was even better than before.
前回よりも良かったです。一味違うって。
そうかもね。あのね、今日のライブ。
Sir went well because you failed.
そう言ってもらえると。
Close up, close up.
どう思った？あんなものを持ち歩いている私。似合ってないっていうか、気持ち悪いでしょ？
Not cute, but relieved. I can see that, like, no, you're just like anyone.
なんだかほっとしました。キリアさんって普段クールで怖いイメージがあったんですが、こういうのも好きなんだなって。それにあのマスコット、なんだか不器用な感じがちょっと。バ
カ野郎。
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, it's starting. It's starting. Oh no. Oh no. Memento.
別にいいでしょ。それじゃあ打ち合わせがあるから行くわ。じゃあね。
Huh. Oh well. So, a new skill. It seems like full inheritance for Tsubasa.
この力受け取って翼
Oh, magic boost. Okay,
いいかしら
that's perfect for you. Radiant Lance skill inheritance complete. I think I have my skill inheritance complete, and maybe that wasn't a good idea. Maybe I should have gone into the next chapter, you know, without completing every inheritance so that I have a side objective to do while in the dungeon. But at the same time, whenever I enter a new dungeon, it seems like I get a new performa and a lot of new carnages, so yeah. It doesn't really matter. A new charisma. The Labyrinth, an ad-lib performer. Okay. And a player record on your mark. That's interesting. That doesn't look like it came from completing Kiria's quest. So now you're on the mark, right? No, on the not on the mark, a new charisma. And I can check your profile. Performs the new song The Labyrintth. So the new song is the name of the ad-lib. Just like Thomas' attack is... Okay, I like that. I'm intrigued by... Because on one side, it seems like Kiria isn't as relevant as Tsubasa or Itsuki. Toma is definitely the least relevant of the four. As much as I like him, just an extra for a reason. Like, the game even makes it pretty obvious. But while Tsubasa and Itsuki seem to carry a lot of the weight with, you know, Tsubasa and her sister and everything, now that Tsubasa's sister is rescued, I wonder if Kiria is going to become very, very, very important to the main plot, because I'm iffy about especially the fact that the prologue was called Reincarnation, which is Kiria's song. Like, the main plot seems to revolve around Kiria in some way. Yeah, so one of the videos, so video 15, The Labyrinth, is a side quest. Well, that was pretty stupid of me. So if video 15 is a side quest, then maybe we have another 8 side quests, so maybe only 11 video recordings for the whole game. That could be the case. I mean, I know that on your mark, completed 10% of all side stories. 3 out of... Wait. And Poker Face, okay, so one isn't directly related to the other. I think those are all. I can do some math with that. I completed 10%. I didn't have that before. I have that now, so this might ruin your experience, but it's something I can't help but do. I have completed 3. If I get 2 new members after Tiki, 2 playable ones, I've theorized that I'm going to get 2 more playable characters, and the reason is very simple. The physical weaponry. Physical weapon for Itsuki is a sword, these are lances, and this is nothing. I think I should get an axe user and a bow user, if the game wants to be, like, logical, because, you know, if I don't get someone dedicated to doing axe and bow damage, then it's going to be pretty bad. And Tsubasa isn't really focused on lances, so, you know, that way Toma can be the main lance user and Tsubasa can be more or less a a support that can use lances, and you can be a support that can use not a support really. You are full magical, and you are more or less the support unit. So if I get another 2, that's 3 times 9. That's 27. Now 2 out of 27 is not 10%, but 3 is. So we are at least going to get 2 new units. We could get 10 to make this look, you know, 5 on the upper row, 5 on the lower one. But the only thing we know for sure, is that we are getting at least 2 new ones. And I've theorized they are an axe user and a bow user. And I will even theorize further. I was speaking about this with a friend the other day, and we reached the conclusion that there isn't that many relevant bow users in the whole game. So, because I think Gordon could be a possibility. It's either Gordon or Virion. I'm leaning to Virion, because I think Virion is just much more recognizable, much more popular, you know? But it could be anyone really, because right now we have 2 Awakening and 2 FE1 characters, and I think it's going to all be only Arcaneia and Arcaneia characters, you know, FE1, FE3, 11, 12, 13, Awakening being 13. So just things that happen in that continent. That's my guess, because of the bosses being people from Awakening too. That's a bit of a recap of my thoughts on the future units. So an axe user, I don't know. My friend told me it could be bike. I don't see it. I really don't see it being bike. So I don't know. I don't know who uses axes aside from bike. I don't think it's going to be Basilio or anything. I don't know. Could be anyone really. So yeah, can I, before anything, get C3? Can I use? By the way, do you see my money? Apparently the gold bars I got from training are insanely good. Yeah, that recovers Subasa. I wanted to check if it recovers the people that aren't in the main cast, but it seems it does. Okay. The intermission entering into the my lesson studio will end the intermission and begin the next chapter of the main story. There's nothing in particular that you can only do in an intermission. Okay. We're ready. We're ready. Let's check. Let's check.
1, 2, 3, hi!
Yeah, I expected this kind of thing before the title appears. And when the title appears, I switch to the next chapter. Setsuki is going to not be an everyman to the end of the story. I like that, because I thought Itsuki was going to remain the same. But the fact that he gets side stories is pretty good.
俺はついていくのがやっとだよ。
曲が決まったらなんだかやるぞーって気分になっちゃって。
The first song coming up. I didn't know that.
もうレッスンはおしまい。
Apparently Itsuki knew that.
キリアさん、どうしてここに？
特別にレッスンの
That'll be your personal coach.
スパルタ式で行くけど覚悟はいい？
Sparta. Did she say Sparta?
はい。キリアさんがコーチならスパルタ式でも何でも大歓迎です。
Yeah.
いつきも覚悟はできてる？
俺もですか？
当然よ。
I like how Itsuki seems like he doesn't give 2 fucks about being an idol. He's just been roped into this, and Maiko's even pushing it so far that he's becoming an idol in everything, like singing, dancing, performing, everything.
よろしくお願いします。
But well, that's the MC. Okay, the end of the intermission. A star is born. So we get the player record now, of course.